Hi everyone, and today we are looking at a less obvious, but deeply revealing aspect of Bari's Baktas and Yagmur Yuksel's rise, which is how pacing within a long-running daily series can fundamentally alter the perception of an actor's emotional range over time. Unlike shorter seasonal formats, Consistently required sustained character development across an extended timeline, which meant that subtle shifts in performance accumulated gradually rather than being delivered in isolated dramatic peaks. For Baktas, this translated into a portrayal that relied heavily on controlled restraint, where emotional intensity was often suggested rather than explicitly shown, creating a slow burn effect that audiences either found compelling or frustrating depending on their expectations. Yuksel, on the other hand, demonstrated a different trajectory, where her character's evolution involved navigating between vulnerability and resilience, often within the same scene, which required a level of tonal flexibility that became more apparent as the series progressed. Audience discussions frequently highlighted how their interactions seemed to evolve in a way that mirrored real interpersonal dynamics rather than scripted progression, leading to theories that certain moments may have been influenced by improvisation or spontaneous adjustment during filming, although there is no confirmed evidence to support this. Critics of this interpretation argue that such perceptions are more likely the result of consistent direction and character writing rather than unscripted interaction, pointing out that experienced directors often aim to create exactly this kind of naturalistic flow. Nevertheless, the persistence of these theories indicates that the performances succeeded in creating an illusion of authenticity strong enough to invite speculation, which in itself can be considered a measure of effectiveness. As both actors move forward, the challenge will be to either reinforce or deliberately break away from the performance patterns that audiences have come to associate with them, particularly in an industry where typecasting can emerge quickly when a specific dynamic resonates strongly with viewers. So before we end today's analysis, consider this angle carefully. Is the perception of authenticity in acting a reflection of the performer's skill, or is it ultimately shaped by how much the audience wants to believe what they are seeing?